Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Stelly Grills and Chill. And check it out. I'm finna start this new little concept. So basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna check out 3 different, I guess recipes, but not really recipes, from food review shows. And then we're gonna decide which ones we're gonna recreate. So, this week, we're gonna be doing the best ever food review show. And he's talking about shrimp. So he's gonna have 3 different recipes of shrimp. So what we're gonna do, I want you to put a 1 if you want me to do the first recipe that pops up, 2 if you want me to do the second, and of course 3 if you want me to do the third. Or, hey, hit all in the comments if you want me to do all of them. It don't matter to me because, I love food and it's fun to recreate those different recipes. But anyway, without further ado, let's get it.
Groupers, oysters, and blue crabs in South Carolina are any chef's dream. Yet the creek shrimp steals the show. Using the craft passed down by his father and grandfather, 72-year-old Mr. Atkins has been shrimping for the better part of his life.
My dad used to make a net, hand-thrown net. When you deal with the kind of shrimp I deal with, you have to try to keep it alive. And when you pull a trawl net, you stresses the shrimp out. They die a lot fast. When they die like this, it get mushy.
The brown and white.
Now for me, this brings back so many memories. When I was a kid, me and my grandfather used to go out and catch shrimp just like this. My uncles, my aunties, we all benefited from it. And even when I moved to Louisiana when I was 20, I enjoyed doing it then with my uncles. So this brings back so many good memories for me. But anyway, let's continue and let's look out for this recipe, this first recipe, y'all.
Harvest is set to create a hearty breakfast.
I've had grits before, but not like this.
Some alluring street food.
I don't think that I've ever had shark meat in the USA.
And a grand feast that will feed 8.
This is something I've been missing in my life.
It all kicks off with BJ in his combat kitchen.
BJ?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Well, I gotta say, day clean.
Oh, is that part of Gullah language?
It's one of the phrases in the culture. New day, sunrise.
Meet BJ, a personal chef, caterer, and torchbearer of Gullah heritage. He actively works to bring his culture and traditions to the forefront through his social media and culinary skills, including the mastery of crafting the perfect shrimp and grits.
Our shrimp has a distinct flavor. Like they're nice, they're tender, they're sweet, they're succulent. I've tasted shrimp from the Gulf up to Florida Keys, but these are special.
After cleaning the shrimp, BJ throws them into a skillet with some fat and lets them sizzle until the meat is firm.
When I was with Mr. Atkins, I learned a couple things about shrimp. He said if you stress it out too much, it's going to be mushy, it's going to be bad. Well, right now they seem very calm.
He adds onion, a pinch of salt, even more fat, and 2 generous scoops of roux.
Nah, I just use water because coming up, my family, grandparents, anybody I knew was just water. The shrimp kind of gives you that body that you're looking for. Like the old people say, you make your own gravy. You make your own gravy.
Oh, it makes its own gravy. Hey, I'm getting better at this. I didn't know there was a whole different language here. That's wild.
He reunites the shrimp with the gravy and garnishes the dish with scallions. Next to the skillet, a bubbling pot of grits is seasoned with salt and butter.
Well, you in the low country, this is the region where shrimp and grits, we say, originated. So for me, the grits that you see here, they gotta be old school heirloom grits. The way my grandparents would eat grits, the corn, they would have really corn, they would have took it to the mill and stone ground. It can't be the stuff out the store that takes 15 to 20 minutes.
I do agree wholeheartedly because I am a grits snob, y'all. Gotta be them real grits. But anyway.
That's good, Benjamin.
That's nice. Oh, it's steaming hot too, just right out of the pan. The texture of the grits is really incredible. Yeah, it's fluffy. The shrimp are outstanding, great texture, and then this just beautiful, thick, savory gravy on top. This is so addictive, but it's so heavy.
This is one of those meals that back in the days, probably before my time, when people were still living off the land, this is your fuel. This is your heavy meal for the morning, right? This to get your day going. This is probably your heaviest meal in those days.
So yeah, y'all, this recipe number 1. So if you want me to do these shrimp and grits, hit that 1 in the comments, y'all. Hit that 1 in the comments.
Gullah Express. Here, she's infused the menu with Gullah classics that have been given a little bit of a twist. Her bestseller, the shrimp burger. After cleaning the shrimp, Sherry places them in a processor, mincing the meat down for a shrimp patty.
I'm gonna add some crab. I don't need a whole lot. We were always doing a shrimp burger, so I want to do something different. That's when I said, well, let me try the shrimp and crab burger.
And I just had to show y'all this. Back in the day, this is how we used to catch our crabs. All we would do, we would take a piece of string, tie a piece of meat on it, throw it in the water, and slowly bring it in once that crab moved that string. And that's how we get our crabs, y'all.
Burger. And that would be something different, people have never had before. So I tried it out and it was a big hit and I just went with that. I'm gonna need some seasoning. I'm gonna also add a little bit of breadcrumb and I'm gonna mix that up some more. Now I have to taste it. I taste it raw because you have to know that it's seasoned. You don't want to buy something and it has no taste. And after that, I just make it into a ball. I'm going to put it in the batter, in the flour batter, and then I'm going to roll it around in there, and then I'm going to mash it out. Give it about 3 to 4 minutes, and it'll be ready.
This patty looks gorgeous.
That's why I don't want to put any lettuce or tomato or nothing. It takes away from the taste.
If you want a salad, get a salad. This is not that. This is like a beautiful, lovely patty. It's crusty on the outside. I can feel the heat radiating off it. It's making the buns more soft and warm on the outside. Let's go for it. That's very nice. I don't think that I've ever...
So yeah, y'all, that's shrimp dish number 2. Don't forget to throw them 2s if this is what you want to see. But anyway, let's get back into it.
And final, Gullah taste of the day, oxtail soup. First, BJ brings his pre-made broth to a boil. Then he drops his oxtails with various beans in the broth and lets them simmer.
How did the cuisine?
The oxtail hits the desired softness. BJ loads the pot with chopped okra. He stirs until the broth becomes thick and finishes with a handful of shrimp.
All right, I got some of that gravy. I got a shrimp, some rice. It's so heartwarming. I'm gonna do some of that oxtail. Oh, the oxtail, amazing. Super soft, tender, delicious, savory, and just such a cool texture to that stew because it's thick, but it's a little bit slimy from the okra, but in the best way possible. Yeah.
And yeah, y'all, that's dish number 3. So hit me with them 3s in the comment if you want me to make number 3. Give you the recipe for this because this is a damn good recipe. It's really tasty, y'all. I would love for each and every one of y'all to try it. But anyway, I will be leaving a link to this video if you haven't seen it in the description below. And as always, love, peace, and keep it grilling, y'all. See ya.